None of this would be happening if they had just punished the Confederate Army like they were supposed to. Since America didn't see fit to punish those Confederate generals and soldiers like traitors like they should have, they gave space for certain groups to feel like they had a valid space within American society. I don't think we would have had the Klan. I don't think we would have had Jim Crow. I don't think we would have had as much institutional racism. Desegregation probably would have gone through a whole lot sooner. And this is how I know when people talk about the Civil War, it was not about freeing the slaves. Because if it was really about freeing the slaves, then they would have cleared out the infrastructure that allowed it to exist for so long. They would have outlawed the Confederate flag. Any Confederate generals' names would not be on all these forts and army bases. The only mention of the Confederacy would have been in history books to let people know this is what happens when you betray your country. It's like removing cancer. If you're going to try to get rid of cancer, you have to get rid of every single cell. Otherwise, it's going to spread again. Because the only way this nation will survive is if we handle racism. If we do not get it out of our system, this is going to happen again and again until this nation completely crumbles.
I agree with everything that brother had to say. But to take it one step further, in 2025, the Republicans love reminding us that they are the party of Lincoln. Meanwhile, their president is actively renaming U.S. military bases to that of Confederate generals.
3 years ago, Fort Gregg Adams was renamed to honor 2 Black Army pioneers. Today, it's once again Fort Lee. President Trump announced in June that the administration would be restoring the names of Army bases once named for Confederate generals.
Fort Pickett, Fort Hood, Fort Gordon, Fort Rucker, Fort Polk, Fort A.P. Hill, and Fort Robert E. Lee.
Now make that make sense. For he who has an ear to hear, let him hear.